Another thing right now, I heard last night, now they've got poisons and all kinds of pesticides that are, and that comes in these powder things, unlabeled powder things that they mix into these huge vats of dough for Domino's Pizza. Okay, warning. Okay, bells going off. Do not go to Domino's. Yes, I mean, we're being attacked from all sides right now. Another thing I want to say about the ticks, we got to, mainly in the eastern North American states and maybe even up into Canada, eastern Canada right now. And I'm going to tell you, like, if you see these helicopters flying at treetop, lasso them. Get their take pictures of these and get the numbers on the side of these on the side of their choppers. They're dropping them out everywhere. They should not be flying around right now. Like, I don't know why Trump just doesn't ground all that stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I know he's an actor, and he's probably one of 7 or 8 doubles that is a Trumper, make believe. Like I said before, these little parasites that come on and act like they're somebody or some kind of influencer like Dan Bongino is a scammer, and we are here to tell you that we're on to you, and you're a scumbag, and by doing this you will be caught, because the NSA and Space Force is watching everything. You're going to get a knock on the door. I mean, it's just that's just going to be that easy, unless you do something very, calculating, like get rid of all your electronics and then renew them. But if you're going on to the same thing, it's all, they know exactly who you are. Okay, so you better get your finances in order, because you're going to be spending a long time at the YMCA. There's going to be a lot of people at the YMCA. I mean, the YMCA is full and it's overflowing, and they're running it through. It's going by the numbers. These are military operations and tribunals that are going on, and if there's overflow there, then they're going to the prison ships amongst around, that is, wherever they are located around the world. They're everywhere. There's big, huge container ships, and they have prisons instead of containers. They have prisons, and they have 3 or 4 courthouses or tribunals inside the ship. So let's just say the sharks are getting fed well. Yeah, we're under attack in Canada with this these cops going around there, being judge, trial, and jury, whatever you want to call it, and sending people that are going against the Carney regime, and they're taking them to hospitals. There's a couple of cases going on right now in Canada that we know of right now, and they're taking them to the hospital or to the psych wards and trying to perform lobotomies on them. Just like they did in the old show, with Jack Nicholson. Yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, because he was, he was a thinker, a critical thinker, and he thought outside the box. He was a little bit out there and a little bit on the wild side, but he was framed, and probably a very, very high IQ. Apparently, this guy that was in Vancouver, he was a scientist of some kind that was calling out what was going on in Canada. So, and I'm not going to be here to judge any politician anymore, because I value my life, right? And I'm just here to focus on taking care of our patriots. Okay, anybody that wants to listen, I'm helping everybody get through all this this absolute tyranny that's going on. Okay. Yeah, I I might go back down if we get things happening, with the silver and everything. I might go back down to the Philippines here. I only fly JAP or Japan Airlines, and the prices aren't too bad right now. I really believe that we're very, very close on, to the end here. I really, and you're going to get every talking head out there saying the same thing. I mean, when you have everybody kind of on the same page and knowing how close it is, especially, people like John Dowling and Nick Vigneault and other, Patriot gurus or money gurus, everybody's just waiting. And I believe that the fiat currencies, foreign currencies around the world are probably going to be activated very quickly here. So hopefully it's done that way, and then people that have got the foreign currency can take some of that fortune and money and winnings and go buy some physical silver and gold. It's still available. It's still very, very cheap. There's guys and people talking about $1,000 silver. Okay, that's fine. That's great. But like I says, I think it's a steal even at $75 or $80, whatever it is, American, $115 Canadian. I think it's still a steal. I think it's going to go to 4 digits. Yeah. And by the way, there was a motorcycle out of, I guess he was out of Fruitville in central BC, was in a animal accident, probably driving his motorcycle too fast, hit an elk, and he was killed, and probably going too fast. I mean, I just want to put a warning out there for everybody out there: drive accordingly, even 10 kilometers below the speed limit, because the animals are moving. Okay, they're not just moving in the early morning, and I don't even drive at night anymore because you can't see them. They're brown, dark brown. Even some of the moose are black. You don't want to hit these animals. They're like a freaking small truck. You just don't want to hit them. It's an instant death warrant. Yeah, and that was a 2-hour drive from wherever that was. I don't know why they called out our town to go all the way there, but I guess apparently they needed to. Yeah, it was quite a mess. So just be careful if you're on the Canadian highways and American highways out there. Animals are on the move. June is going to be a massive month. Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, that's what's going on with the pizza joints. Stay away from the pizza joints, right? Unless they're making their own dough. And you don't even know, you can't even get the pizza joints right now, have their dough brought in. They don't do anything to all the fixings or the whatever, but they put it inside the dough. And, really, it's so easy to make your own dough and just make your own pizzas. We cannot rely on corporations and even mom and pop pizza joints anymore, because this is what's going on. All these announcements are coming out. Everything on the shelf you can consider as poison. All right? Yeah. I mean, you do not need sunscreen. It's you may as well just be putting cancer cells all over you. The thing is, it's okay to make your own stuff. And when you go to the store and you want to buy vegetables or you want to buy fruit and anything like that, bring it home, get some clean water. I'm saying we got to get all our, not bottled water, but, just go down and, you can get these refillable waters, and they have stations all over that have recycled, or filtered water, and try to, use that. You don't need to go into a shower every day. It's actually slowly taking all your minerals and immune vitamins out of your system. And then it's replacing it with all this chlorine and silver particles and all this other shit that they're giving you. Okay, we got to get through this. Until they get this world cleaned up, this is what we're faced. And now that we're aware of it, then it's important that we follow our own guidelines and our own intuition. I'm even kind of making my own coffee with my own reverse osmosis water now. I mean, we don't know. I mean, of course, I'm going to go, I trust A&W because I know Bobby down there that owns the place, and he is very, very meticulous on keeping his machines clean. And I know he has a $25,000 pure water purifier back there, and then he puts it into refrigeration, and then it comes out on the tap. Extremely good water. I don't know if it's full of minerals, but it's extremely good water. We're all going to find out down, with all these med beds that are everything going on. The med beds aren't the ones that are healing you. It's your body healing you. The med beds are just dialing in the frequency that allows your body to heal itself. And it can do it very, very rapidly. I mean, if you look at that movie Elysium, I mean, the guy had his face blown off, shoulder, whatever. He was dead, but they brought that back based on the frequency that was going into his DNA, and they just have that technology now. Okay? I make all my own bread now. Good for you. Yeah, couldn't digest the bread from the stores. Yeah, excellent, great move. And I've got a, what do you call it, a air fryer, so I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to play with it. But I do have a bread place here. It's Cobb's. I know that they don't use all that poison flour. Yeah, that's what they're putting in our dough. Pesticides. Yep, especially Domino's. That was just released yesterday. Yep. Yeah, everybody try to grow something in the garden, and you can do all kinds of wonderful things. Go down and get some decent soil, or go for a drive and go pick some nice, beautiful soil up, and then go from there. Okay? Everybody should be silver stackers, yes. Yeah, I mean, bread is quite easy. You can, go to the thing. I mean, we have so much information out there. I like the Amish bread, the way they do it. It's, there's all kinds of stuff out there. Now if you want a gut cleanse, sauerkraut. Get the raw sauerkraut. Don't get the pasteurized sauerkraut. Look on your stores, on your shelves, and get the raw sauerkraut, whatever that means. And if you've got acid reflux, or what do you call it, where the gut lining bleeds, any type of thing that's going on there, it will basically the juices from that will go right around that open, dangerous, or what do you call it, damaged area type thing. And it will actually form a kind of an inner scab and protect you from any further blood leak, or because a lot of people are dealing with this because we're putting poisoning our guts, and it's just it's really causing havoc. Sauerkraut is great, and there's I've got other things on here, and of course I have to take it from one phone and then take a picture, which I never had time today. I got real busy, and I do apologize for leaving so abruptly yesterday, because I just had the garbage trucks come in there, and I wasn't ready for them, and they were waiting for me, so I had to jump on that. Apology. Well, these doctors, they'll all if they're on board, they'll all get it figured out, and they cannot deny the things that that are us holistic people are trying to put out there. They cannot deny it. They also have to be retrained. A whistleblower came out and said that they were paid big dollars to spray and drop. Yes, I know. That's and same with the drop the deer ticks and stuff like that in Ontario. Yeah, they're paid big dollars to do that, and they have no moral standards. Their moral compass is completely broken, and so did the doctors and nurses get paid big time. We're dealing with even the hospitals are against us now. Of course, I was with a unless she was lying, but I don't think so. Because I mean, I was plugged the other day when I had to go to the hospital. You know, they plugged me into the EG or ECG, whatever it was, and of course they took my blood and everything worked out. Everything came out good. So, and I feel good. You know, I just went through. I ate some bad meat, and it got caught in my esophagus. Yeah, still a little bit sore. Garbage. That's why I say stay out of the restaurants. We have to stay out of the restaurants. They have to either conform or they go under. This is where I'm saying, people, listen, the bank, everything, all this shit that's against us, okay, is run and operating by us feeding the monster. If you want it to go away, stop feeding the monster. Stop putting your money in the banks. I'll be going down and taking, everything out of there except a couple $100 in each account, which I have 2 little accounts. I'll keep maybe $250 in each one, just for my daily groceries that I can pick up. I usually pick up like $20, $25, $30 a day. And that is, trust me, that's not much. I live on eggs and whatever meat I can find. Usually I'm jumping on a lot of chicken right now, because it's fairly cheap and it's all stick to the air chilled, not the dip stuff. Okay, if it doesn't say air chilled chicken, then don't buy it. Okay, it's gonna, we're right now in the process of retraining ourselves. Okay, the work of my husband do the payments on the bank. We have no choice. Well, everybody's got a choice. Okay. Don't say you don't have a choice. You are free. Okay? The only law that you should follow is what God's law is. God's law. You are a natural, sovereign man or woman. That's it. End of story. You rule the steps that you walk on. You are you're the decision maker of your own destiny. Yes, you got silver. Good for you. Keep stacking the physical. I've been stacking. I stopped stacking physical silver in 2002, just because I got to the to my destination. I got to the point that I needed to get to. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Well. Oh, and I do have something beautiful to say. Van Gogh. One of our beautiful Patriot sisters that's in Eastern Canada just had a $49,000 credit card be erased. Okay? And I just want everybody to congratulate her, right? They say silver will go to 1,000. Yes. Don't be surprised if it hits 1,000, 1,200, whatever it is when they reset the. If you want to know the numbers, go to the U.S. debt clock. Okay, go to the U.S. debt clock and see exactly what's going on there, because that's going to tell you that's going to give you the no bullshit results. Okay, and that is what when the Iron Curtain gets lifted. We will have everything fall into place. So what I'm doing here is preparing everybody to stack up. The fiat currency dollar, okay, the US dollar and the Canadian dollar, anything that has a dollar sign to it is dead. It's not going to be worth anything. You're going to be getting caught with a whole bunch of money in your bank account, and it's going to be worthless. They're not going to mirror it. They got to get rid of it. There will be a certain portion that they, maybe up to $5,000 that you will be able to replace for your new treasury note dollar to replace into the treasury note, right? So it'll go from the old fiat currency, $5,000, and you'll get 5,000 U.S. gold-backed treasury note. But I'm telling you right now, they're not going to. If you got 200,000 or any, and you got your money sitting in the bank like you just sold your house or something, that money's toast. Let's get that straight right now. It's toast. Okay, turn your money. I'm going to say to you one more time, and I probably have to say it every day that I get on here. Your 401ks and your IRSs, whatever they are, and your RRSPs up in Canada are all part of the central banking system, and they will not exist. So get take whatever they're going to take you, take your haircut, and take it out, and please, because I don't want to see you go through any more trauma than what you've been through. And like I said, this it would be up to you to do. I recommend you do your own research. And, I'm telling everybody right now, don't keep a pile of money in it, okay? Because one thing, right now, your money, when you put it into the account, is in cabal's hands. They can come in and take it out. I mean, that's been proven time and time again, okay? Yeah, well, the Philippines is, it's like 11:30 there now at night, and probably along with the Australia, I think it might be 12:30, 1 o'clock. Any idea when the EBS is going to happen? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. These are facts that are, that have already happened, okay? If Trump says, if he's talking about something, it's already done, okay? If he's talking about the 51st state as Canada, it's already done. If he's talking about, I'm going to, land in Cuba and free the Cuban people, that's already done. If he's talking about invading Iran and doing all this stuff and taking out all the nuclear, sites that they have, which is not, it's basically cleaning out the DUMBs, underneath, stop the trafficking that's going on. And you know what the trafficking is all about. Drugs and whatever else, right? It's all trafficking. That's all being shut down. China already has Taiwan, okay? It's already a done deal, okay? We're all kind of unifying everything together. And they had to do a lot of things in Taiwan because they had to take care of all the trafficking that was going on there. That's why they used that island, right? For separation. That's why they did not want to have the Chinese involved in that, because they had their own racket going on. But that's all been, that's what was all taken care of through negotiations with Trump. Listen, I want to get something extremely straight with everybody. Trump is the king of the world, okay? He's the king of the world. And every leadership out there, even the ones that are against him, better recognize it. And they are recognizing. Look how he got treated when he went to China. Look how he gets treated when he went to Saudi Arabia. He was able to hold the sword. He was able to go into the forbidden city in China. Okay? Nobody's allowed to go in there. He was able to cross the line into North Korea and sit down and go arm in arm with, Kim Jong-un, right? These are not optics, okay? These are comms, okay? When is the credit card debt in the U.S. going to be erased? It's going on right now. GESARA's going on. Like I said, Van Gogh right now messaged me yesterday and said that she had her $49,000 credit card wiped out. It was erased. She today is $49,000 richer because she didn't have to pay the bill. That to me tells me that GESARA is definitely working. It's alive and well. Yeah. This is not a dating show. This is a information, to help humanity. Well, we should all be supporting Trump for what he's doing. Anybody that's not supporting him is an enemy. It's really that simple. If you're not supporting what Trump is trying to do by going in there and taking out all these snakeheads of every country out there, he's not at war with Iran. He's at war with the snakeheads. He's not taking out Cuba. He's at war with the snakeheads. He's not taking out Mexico. He's taking out the snakeheads. He's not at war with China. He's taking out the snakeheads. And Xi Jinping's doing a very, very good job of it. He's not at war with Russia Although there will be a movie showing it that tensions are heating up, and that's going to help wake up the planet. Okay, this is the Schumann. We are working on the Schumann worldwide civilization Schumann resonance to show that the frequency is rising up. And I had mentioned that before about the Schumann resonance. You know, we're waking up, 200 to 300 people every minute, which is 12 to 14,000 people every hour, which is 125,000, maybe 150,000, 200,000 every day. But we have 7, maybe 8, maybe even 10. Who even knows the population of this world? They lie to you about everything. They keep you stupid. I mean, there's even little tricks now. We can press ourselves here, massage this right here, okay? Massage it. Close your eyes and massage right here. And that'll help break up the calcium on your pineal gland. Okay? They're doing it with super soldiers and special forces right now. The powers that we have, okay, that are going to be unleashed is going to scare you. Is going to scare you. We're at that point right now when the calcification comes off of our pineal glands. We're going to have superpowers. Many will be able to do certain types of God-given talents that has been blessed to you. First and foremost, you've been blessed because you're awake. Okay? That's first and foremost. You're awake. God's given you that intuition and that the discernment and critical thinking. That's the first step. Once you know who the enemy is, it's going to be all downhill from there.